Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another video. I'm Jasmine from Sweet Simple Vegan. Chris is over here washing some dishes. And it is the morning. It is currently 7:30 a.m. on the dot.
What a beautiful day. What a beautiful time to be alive.
So I'm up bright and early because I'm gonna go to the store and I'm actually going to be picking up ingredients for recipes I'm making from this cookbook. We are doing a what we eat in a day vegan on a budget cookbook edition. So basically I'm going to be making 3 or 4 recipes from this cookbook all day long. That's what we're gonna be eating today, and we're going to just be testing them out. I know they're gonna be delicious, but this is a good excuse for us to actually make stuff in a cookbook. Sometimes when we get a cookbook, we aren't able to cook too much out of it because we're trying to keep up with our blog, make recipes for that, and it ends up just being way too much for us. So this is gonna be fun and exciting. It might be a little stressful. I've never done something like this before, but they look very simple. And it's on a budget, so I'm excited for that part because keeping things cheap and easy is always a good thing. So I'm gonna get my jacket, get my shoes, head to the store, and then I'll be back and we'll start cooking. I really quickly wanted to show you a little bit of a grocery haul. We got some of this stuff for the video, some of it for home, and we have some of the ingredients already for the recipe. So it's not all here, or for the recipes I should say. So in here we have our mushrooms, and what's cool is our market has them in bulk, so you just put them in the bag. Green onions, we got green curry paste. The recipe calls for yellow, but we could not find vegan yellow curry paste anywhere. We went to 3 stores, so this is gonna do. Avocado, lemon, regular potato, and sweet potato. And then in here we actually have quinoa, broccoli, bell pepper, coconut milk, and some tomatoes. And then I actually just transferred this, but we re-upped on some lentils. So love lentils. One of my favorite things to cook up when I don't know what to eat. Ginger, some garlic, and then some bananas, which are not part of a recipe, but we needed bananas. So yeah, mini grocery haul. So the first thing that I'm making for breakfast today are these savory breakfast bowls. So, oh, I'm really close. Chris and I are big fans of savory meals to start the day. I used to not really be this way. I used to love sweet things like smoothie bowls, banana ice cream, that sort of thing. And I think it was a combination of like me overdoing it and then me trying more savory things because of Chris. So I really like savory things in the morning. So this immediately caught my eye. There are other amazing recipes. She has like breakfast tea biscuits, crispy breakfast potatoes, cookie dough pancakes, lava cake pancakes. Oh my gosh, apples and almond butter bowls, almond butter toast with caramelized bananas. I should have made that, my damn. But I'm gonna be making the savory breakfast bowls. And basically it's gonna be quinoa with sweet potatoes. We're gonna be using a mixture of sweet and regular because Chris doesn't like sweet potatoes. Mushrooms, green onions, and then there's a tahini sauce, which has lemon, nutritional yeast, maple syrup, and soy sauce, and garlic. And then for toppings, we're just topping it with some cherry tomatoes and some avocado. And this is what it looks like in the book. So try to replicate that as best I can. It looks great. I'm so excited. All the photos in this cookbook are like drool worthy. For lunch, actually I'll tell you what we're making for lunch when we get to lunch, but I gotta make the quinoa right now and like everything. So what I'm gonna be doing is just, we did this in our other what I eat in a day, but I'll just be filming me making all the food, and then I'll show you the food at the end. And yeah, so let's get started.
Won't you give yourself to me? Give it all. I just wanna see. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I'll follow. No matter how far. If I had to move it, oh, you're the best part. It's the sunlight. You're the one that I desire. When we wake up and then we make love, it makes me feel so nice. You're my water when I'm stuck in the desert. You're the talent all I take from the heavens. You're the sunshine of my life. I just want to see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I follow. No matter how far. If life is a movie.
So I had to switch cameras because our other one was being stupid. We have the Canon G7X and I've had nothing but problems with this camera. I mean, I've used it for years, but I've had to have it replaced twice because of errors on the camera, and that's what's happening again, and it's just really frustrating. I don't know if any of you guys are interested in that, but I don't know. It's really has me like, I know. Anyways, back to the regularly scheduled programming. I'm gonna taste test this recipe. I actually just shot photos of it, so it's not as warm, but what's new, that's how our food always is. This was so easy to make, so easy to make. And if you have quinoa already made, it'll be so much faster. It's bomb. Oh wow, that dressing is so good. I've never thought about putting soy sauce in, sorry I'm talking with my mouth full, a tahini dressing. Mmm. Next time I'm definitely gonna pair this with some greens. Actually, I have some, I'm probably gonna add it in. Chris is gonna love this. So Chris, let me swallow first. So Chris does intermittent fasting and he starts eating around noon. So it's about like an hour and 20 away. I've tried it, but honestly, some days I'm just not hungry and I'll eat at noon with him, but some days I am hungry, like today. So just listen to my body, eat intuitively. I know I would get used to it if I started doing it, but I'm just going with the flow here. So verdict on this, bomb. And I'm going to continue eating this. I also forgot to mention we are doing a giveaway for this cookbook, so stay tuned at the end of the video. We'll talk about all the details there. And I'm also going to thoroughly go over the cookbook, give you guys more information on it, because if I'm gonna do a proper review, gotta dive deep, you know? But I have some work to do right now, so I'm gonna eat this, get to work, and I'll see you guys at lunch. Okay, I'm back. So, time to cook some lunch. For lunch, I am making this takeout Thai curry coconut soup. You guys can see, beautiful photo. And so for this recipe, she uses yellow curry paste, but like I was telling you guys earlier, we weren't able to find any yellow curry paste in our area. Green curry paste and red curry paste were all over, so we decided to just get green curry paste. So I know it's gonna be slightly different from her recipe, but I'm gonna follow everything else to the T. This only takes 30 minutes, which is great. And yeah, I think that's all I gotta say. I'm gonna get started now. Chris is here. I was cooking lunch, but
this is my breakfast. This is breakfast.
Savory breakfast bowl.
It's good.
Do you like the tahini?
Mm-hmm.
It was really easy to make.
I love it.
I'm making curry next. I'm not even in it. I'm making the curry next.
It's noon, so I intermittent fast, so I don't need to. Okay. There we go. So.
I was telling him, I was like, I do it sometimes, but not intentionally. I just go with the flow.
There's a little bun. Well, thank you, babe. I really appreciate you making this.
And get ready for more food.
I'm always ready for more food.
Started off right, I can see it in your eyes. I can tell that you're wanting more. What's been on your mind? There's no reason we should hide. Tell me something I ain't heard before. I've been dreaming about it, and it's you I'm on. So stop thinking about it. Can we just talk? Can we just talk about where we're going before we get lost? Maybe I found this wherever we're going. I've never felt like this before. I apologize if I'm moving too far. we just talk? Can we just talk? Figure out where we're going. Oh, no. Can we just talk? Think about where we're going. We get lost. Can we talk? Can we just talk? Think about where we're going. We get lost. Figure out where we're going. Penthouse view, left some flowers in the room. I'll make sure I leave the door unlocked. Now I'm on the way, swear I won't be late. I'll be there by 5 o'clock. Oh, you've been dreaming about it, and I'm what you want. So stop thinking about it. Can we just talk? Can we just talk about it? Before we get lost, maybe our thoughts can never be without one. I've never felt like this before. I apologize.
Just took a shower, that's why I appear differently. Let me fix this. Okay, there you go. So I just popped out of the shower. I actually let this sit while I was in the shower because I wasn't feeling super hungry yet. And it thickened a lot while it sat, which is a good thing because I liked it. I like it thick. And this was a little watery when I had first made it, but the noodles absorbed it nicely. And I'm going to try it now. It's a mess right now because we were taking photos. And I'm really bad at chopsticks. So there's that. I might have to use a fork. Oh no, there you go. Ooh. Oh my gosh. I love Thai curries. Chris and I have actually been on a Thai food kick. That's why I made this specific recipe in the cookbook. But there's a Thai food place here in Vancouver. Thai Orchid, I believe it's called. So freaking good. Their yellow curry is so bomb. And what's cool is they have like vegan marked on their menu. I appreciate that. Anyways, this is delicious, and just like the other recipe, this was super easy to make. Very simple ingredients. And I use green curry instead of the yellow curry, and it's fine. It does have a little bit of a kick. I don't know if the yellow curry would, because I know this has green chilies in it. I'm really struggling right now. But it's like, I'm not good with spicy things at all, and I'm tolerating it because it's just like a little tiny bit spice, but more flavor than like burning. So Barry hasn't come down today. He's literally been sleeping, and it's 2:23 right now. Barry, you guys, I'm having a hard time. I'm gonna get a fork. So far so good. For dinner, I'm really excited. I'm actually gonna start making dinner right now because I don't want to I want to get to work, and I've been in and out of the kitchen, and it's easier if I just like cook everything at once and then have the food ready later. And this is so good. I'm gonna be making chili, and that definitely can sit for a while. It'd probably be better as it sits because it'll get thicker. Let me pull up the recipe. Oh, and fun fact, I cut my finger open when I was making that curry. So before I put, actually this would be a good thing to share. Hold on, let me find this. Where the heck is this chili? There it is. Caitlin actually taught me this, but I didn't know this. If you put things in the recycle bin and they have a lot of like leftover food on them, they can only have a certain amount of like contamination on them to be recycled. And if there's too much on them, some facilities, I don't know if it's all, but they just won't recycle them because like the things can get moldy, and it's just, I guess it's easier for them to throw it in the garbage as opposed to cleaning it. So before putting things into the recycling bin, I always just try to rinse everything, take out all the food as much as possible. So I was rinsing the coconut milk can, and there was a lot of coconut milk on the top, so I was just like scraping with my finger. Do not do that. And then I just somehow scraped my finger along the edge of the can, and I sliced it open. And while I was cooking that, I put a Band-Aid on. I don't know why I'm telling you this. If you guys are grossed out, skip like 20 seconds. But I put a Band-Aid on, and I was like doing my thing, cooking, and I was like doing some work, and then I just looked down on my hand, and the blood like went through the Band-Aid, and it was all over my hand, and I was like, oh my god, I freaked out, and it took so long for it to stop bleeding, because it's actually a really deep cut. And last week I cut myself twice. I cut my ring finger, which is still healing, and then I cut my pinky. So I'm gonna finish this. And then I'm gonna get started on the chili. Oh, I opened this so I could show you. The chili is lentil chili. It looks really simple and delicious. I love chili. Let's get a shot of that. Can you? Sorry, it's super washed out. Lentil chili, very simple ingredients, and I think that I'm just gonna add everything to a pot and yeah, add everything basically and then simmer for an hour. I wish we had cornbread, but I ain't got time to make that today. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this and carry on. I keep talking, sorry. Hope you guys don't mind me babbling. I also wanted to show you, I'm literally carrying a whole tripod right now because our other camera's not working. Since Caitlin moved out, the furniture was like collectively all three of ours, so we divided everything. Woo! And now our living room is like really empty. I don't know if you remember, we had a shelf there. We had things above the fireplace, and our coffee table and everything is gone too. So we're in the process of kind of figuring out where to put everything. We saw the shelf, actually, we just moved it. Let me show you. There's the shelf right there. We moved it. But we're in the process of kind of, let me fix this. Whew, there you go. We're in the process of kind of redecorating and just not necessarily personalizing our space, because before we all worked together to bring the space together. But now that it's Chris and I don't know, we've lived here for almost a year now. I have like a different vision and I feel like I'm a little more style savvy. I follow a lot of home decor people on Instagram. So I have a lot of ideas and I hope that it turns out to what I'm envisioning. It's definitely gonna be expensive, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it all because we're definitely on a budget since our rent is now higher, but we're gonna figure it out. And we'll do a video on that in the future so I can show you guys our living room reveal. And then we have a fun room in the front that I'm not gonna tell you guys about just yet, but we're redoing the front room, and that's gonna be another project that I'm gonna share, which I'm really excited about. Okay, I'm gonna finish eating, stop talking, and I'll see you guys for dinner.
Stardust in the moonlight is all I wanna see. Look up in the night sky, cause you're nowhere to be seen. Never thought I'd be the one living for fantasy. Got me onto higher ground, I think I'm in too deep. When you heard me calling for you, already giving up on someone that you love, someone that you love, someone that you love. Act like you don't know me cause you got too much going on. For someone that you love, someone that you love, someone that you love. I'll be waiting, won't give up on you. I am waiting, always waiting for you. Like paper airplanes that glide across the cloud. Gold dust in the daylight is when I need you most. Living in a place where I can't seem to keep you close, but you just go where the wind blows. When you heard me calling for you, already giving up on someone that you love, someone that you love, someone that you love.
Chris mixed the sour cream in it, and it looks hilarious. We didn't have regular chili powder. Chris actually got chipotle chili powder on accident.
Whoops.
But it smells really good. I haven't tried it yet. What do you think?
Looks good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Super good.
Super. It's a super soup. Is chili soup?
Just stew.
Stew, yeah. Alright. Whatever. My turn to eat because Chris just...
I ate already. Oh, this isn't focused.
Want to click it? There you go. So, we don't have cornbread. Let me move this.
How do we not have cornbread?
I should have made cornbread. I'm adding nutritional yeast to this because nutritional yeast is the best. And instead of cornbread, I'm just going to have an English muffin.
We're kind of off-centered here.
It's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
So I ate already. It was bomb.
Don't let Mary eat it. It's a little spicy.
Here, you want some chili? You want some chili?
So, before we end this video, we're gonna eat this. I don't know if we're gonna eat anything after or like later tonight, probably, because I always like to eat something sweet before I go to bed. But we're gonna be giving away a copy of this cookbook. Hi, baby.
Bear really likes it.
So this giveaway is open to US and Canada, and if you want to enter, all you have to do is subscribe to, ooh, Bear, subscribe to our channel, Sweet Simple Vegan, and also subscribe to Liv's channel. I'll link her down below, and we actually did a collab with her last week, if you guys remember. But I'll link her down below so you guys can check her out. And all you have to do is subscribe to our channel and subscribe to Liv's channel. I'll link her down below. You guys won't regret it. Her videos are awesome. And in order to be able to contact you guys, I'm gonna need you to leave a comment and put your Instagram handle. Because we've done giveaways on YouTube before, and then we realized we have no way of contacting you, and sometimes YouTube messages get lost or people don't even know that they're there. So this will be the easiest way for us to contact you, and it'll streamline things so you can get the cookbook faster. Is there anything else to add to that?
I'm sorry I wasn't really here all day.
Chris had a lot of meetings today.
Really busy day at work.
Dude's a busy guy. Here, I'm gonna put him on you so I can
But
eat.
I appreciate Bae feeding me throughout the day.
We ate a lot of good food today. We don't usually eat like this. Like, I don't usually make like 3 hearty meals a day just because we don't usually have time. But today, like, I set aside time just to film this video, and it was nice. I appreciated all of this good food.
I appreciate it too. Thank you. You to Bae.
Oh,
Bae.
you're welcome. So, also I wanted to talk a little bit more about this cookbook. I just wanted to like read you guys a little bit of like the blurb inside and what to expect with this book, because I didn't really go over that in the beginning. But the cookbook has 112 vegan recipes. They're all super simple. They're very approachable, and all of the recipes are budget friendly. And within the cookbook, there are staples and sauces, breakfast and brunch, snacks and small bites, soups and sides, sandwiches, wraps and salads, mains, and then sweets. And I don't know, after scrolling through this, I feel like there's anything you could want. There's even baked onion rings in here, which is definitely something I want to try.
I love onion rings.
Baked onion rings, we gotta try that.
Bunion rings.
But there's like falafel wraps, there's chickpea tuna, there's all the recipes that I made today. There are a ton of sweets. Here, I want to
Just check it out, okay?
Yeah, it's such a beautiful cookbook. Hold on.
So beautiful.
Oh, here we go. Deep dish apple pie with caramel sauce. What does deep dish apple pie mean?
Maybe in like a skillet.
That sounds bomb. I've never had a deep dish pie, have you? Peach cobbler. So you guys definitely need to check this out. Check out Liv. We will, of course, like I said, link her down below. And she has recipes on her YouTube as well if
Question.
you want to check her out.
Is this a big cupcake or a cake size? Regular size cupcake or full cake size cupcake?
Well, so it would be on a mini cake stand.
This is an optical illusion.
I think it's a cupcake because I don't think they make cupcake liners for cakes, you know? That would be insane.
My mind's kind of blown apart. So,
It would be on Guinness Book of World Records.
world's largest cupcake right here. Enter the giveaway. Say hey down below.
I'll let
Check
you
out
guys.
Liv's cookbook. Say hi to Barry too.
Very serious. If we eat anything later today, maybe we will because it's only 6 o'clock. I'll let you know. But if not, I hope you guys liked this video. I had a fun time doing it. It was the first time I did a video like this, so I had fun. It was cool to like not have to come up with recipes and just follow a recipe in a cookbook.
Let's make some dog-friendly chili.
We'll see you guys soon. Bye.